Welcome back to the Stock Market Show. This is your host Shades. In today's video, we're going to go over my 3 stock portfolio. Some people have been asking me, hey, I'm not really good at trading. I kind of just want to invest and throw money at 3 stocks. 3 stocks. And I'm like, well, what are you looking for? Technology, Bitcoin exposure? Like what? It's not when people ask me for advice as to what stocks, what 3 stocks to put money in, I'm like, well, it's kind of depends on your risk. I don't know. It's hard to answer that. But I thought about it for a while and I'm like, well, I think I would say 2 stocks. One is a dividend stock. That way you collect dividends. And that continue as you buy more of that dividend stock, you get paid more dividends over the course of 10, 20 years. You're going to end up, with an extra $200, $300, $400, $500 check essentially every month. Because I'm talking about monthly dividend stocks. Or not or and Nvidia, because that's going to be your exposure to technology and the chips, semiconductors. Everyone's buying the chips from them. And if you look at the quarterly chart, you just see. Let me show you something real quick. I think the 3 stocks, if you're a complete beginner and you don't want to trade and you're just looking for some good investments that you think might pay off in the long term, Nvidia stock for sure. You look at this quarterly chart and what do you see? You see a stock that continues to go higher and higher over the long term. Where's the bear market in this? I don't see a bear market. Do you see a bear market? I just see a steeper and steeper uptrend. It's almost like it's in a permanent bull run when you look at it when you zoom out and look at the quarterly. Now let me show you Bitcoin here real quick. Huh. Oh my God, do you see something similar? Is it just me or does Bitcoin keep going higher and higher over the long term? It's almost like long term, 10, 20 years, it's a winner. When you look at the charts, they look pretty similar, right? Well, Nvidia has a much steeper bull market, if you want to call it that, a permanent bull market. Because when you really zoom out, you're like, well, it's in a permanent bull market, right? Not all stocks look like this. Let me show you Mullen stock. That's that's the complete opposite. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh! Look at that. It just keeps going. It's in a permanent bear market. It just keeps going down over the long term. So the reason I'm making this video is because if you're new, you're a beginner, and you want to make money in the markets, I think the best thing you can do for yourself is Bitcoin is expensive. So what I would want as a 3 stock portfolio if I was a complete beginner, complete beginner investor looking to make money in the stock market without having to worry about trading day in and day out, without having to worry about the swings that happen week to week, day to day, month to month. Nvidia stock, Bitcoin exposure via ARKB. ARKB, it's going to cost you like $100 per share, but this is an ETF that offers exposure via an ETF to Bitcoin. So that way you don't have to buy, a $98,000 Bitcoin. And so just buy this ETF, ARKB. That's what I buy. I actually did a swing trade on this one not too while ago. Let me see if I can show you that. No, actually I can't because I would have to log in and you'd see a lot of information. But yeah, this one, I swing traded this one. I'm starting a $500 to $1,000 small account challenge, trading only ARKB and Nvidia, and maybe some Mara and Riot. So that's just another side thing that I'm doing here for next year. $500, and I'm going to turn that into 1,000. 100% win rate, no stop loss. Which I know a lot of you are going to be like, "What? That's insane. No way that's possible." It is possible. It's hard to lose in the markets when you're A, willing to hold, B, you're trading a stock or investing in a stock that essentially is in a permanent bull market over the long term. Nvidia, look at that one. Much steeper trend, by the way. So your 3 stock portfolio, or better yet, 2 stocks and 1 ETF. Nvidia stock, Bitcoin exposure via ARKB, and finally Stag. Stag is a monthly dividend stock. Stag is a monthly dividend stock. Oops, not that one. That's the wrong one, guys. Make sure you pick the right one. Stag Industrial Inc. Monthly dividend stock. I actually bought some for a swing trade as well, but this one's really good for collecting monthly dividends of 12 cents. So over the course of 10, 20 years, as you collect more and more of this stock, you're going to make some money off of just collecting dividends. So let's say 12 cents. Let's say just hypothetically you can afford to buy 100 shares right now. Let's just say you have yeah, 3 grand to throw at it. That's an extra 12. That's $12 in your pocket every month, just extra. Like, hey, here's $12. Go buy yourself a lollipop, I guess. Some chips. I don't know. 3 for $4. I don't know. Go buy yourself some KFC bundles. I don't know. But that's an extra $12 for just parking your money somewhere, which is already better than a bank account where it doesn't really earn anything. If I recall, I haven't had a bank account in a long time where you don't earn anything. I don't keep my money. Actually, I always keep my money in the markets. That's what's funny. But I just keep enough in the bank account to pay the bills, essentially. But that's with 100 shares over the course of 10 years. Let's say that goes to 1,000 shares because you'll just be collecting more and more of these stag industrial shares. That's an extra $120 every month in your account. Now that's assuming you don't increase the amount of money you make every week or 2 weeks or whenever you get paid. That also assumes you're just buying the same amount at the same price. It assumes a lot. But over the course of 10, 20 years, you'll collect so many of these stag industrial shares, you'll end up collecting, eventually you'll end up collecting a monthly dividend of not 10,000, 1,000. And that pays for some of your rent, at least. If you're renting, if you're not renting, then you're living in a home, and it pays for some of something, right? Pays for something. So that is your goal with the dividend stock. Stag Industrial. Nvidia and ARKB, over the long term, as I just showed you on the quarterly chart, it just keeps going up. Technology is not going anywhere. AI is coming. Quantum computing is coming. The military is going to make use of that. So don't bet against the military. Don't bet against the United States, for that matter. So yeah, don't bet against technology. So Nvidia is your exposure to that, and Bitcoin is. I think in Bitcoin will eventually go higher and higher as we continue here. Bitcoin is the new gold, and but it's much more volatile than gold. So I think getting exposure via the ETF ARKB is the best way to go. And that's it. That would be your 3 stock portfolio. You collect dividends, you make money off of tech, and you make money off of Bitcoin exploding constantly. And that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I will see you in the next one.